everybody, and welcome to Cheese Chat. I am Tank the Rat.
And I'm Ozzie, who is totally relevant and up to date with all of the latest social media stuff. Right, Tank?
Absolutely. Anyway, a lot of you probably know by now about the Willy Wonka Glasgow experience. That was a huge disaster and basically entirely AI generated. Ozzie, do you know anything about this?
Oh yes, of course I do. I just said I'm totally up to date with everything. I am a social media expert. I am so trendy and hip and cool. I have all of it. It's all up there.
Good. So then why don't you start by sharing what you know about it?
So there was this guy, and he was like, I want a chocolate and the golden ticket, and then they went in the place and they lived happily ever after, but only one of them did.
Yeah, that's how it should have gone for this wonderful experience. However, an event planning group, I don't really know if they deserve that title, called House of Illuminati, had decided to put on this Willy Wonka experience. A lot of people were very disappointed in the results. So it was Willy's Chocolate Experience was the actual name of it. And originally it was advertised as a Willy Wonka experience, but legally they weren't allowed to advertise it like that because they had none of the actual rights. Let me share with you now some pictures, Ozzie, of what this event looked like and the pictures that they used for advertising. So if you're listening at home on YouTube and you're not looking at the screen, now would be a good time to look because I am going to add some images here. So this is the site that they used for advertising. And not many people actually, well, I don't know how many people actually came from the website. I know personally I saw an ad for this, but it was on Instagram and I only saw one image and it did not look as incredibly fake as this one. I'll show you in a minute the one I saw. But yeah, do you care to try and read this out?
Okay, so it says, Willy's Chocolate Experience. Indulge in a chocolate fantasy like never before. Capture the enchantment. Tickets to Willy's Chocolate Experience are on... Why are they trademarked?
That is an excellent question.
I don't think that trademark was legal.
Well, also look at the image. So there's the trademark there, but there's also one right here.
And an exclamation point.
It's like, I don't know if they're trying to trademark the image or the
quote, the indulge in a chocolate fantasy like never before, capture the enchantment.
Yeah, but
nobody wants your quote.
They did the work to at least correct and make sure all the spelling was correct on their main website, but then when you get to the actual images of the experience, there's something like, so we haven't seen pictures of the event. No one would look at this picture right here and assume it's real, but it's when you get to this one that it's like, okay.
Imagination lab.
Yeah, imagination lab. What is an imagination lab?
Okay, it's the imagination lab in the text, but
the classic...
it couldn't afford to be anywhere else.
Right. Classic pure imagination. And so that was supposed to be one room you get to enjoy, the imagination lab. Then there's the Twilight Tunnel, which that looks like someone's tattoo art.
It looks like it would be on a it would be on a tarot card. That's what you call it.
Yeah, it does. And then in a minute I'll show you what these rooms look like. But look at this. These are stuff you can experience in the Twilight Tunnel.
Lighting dim tight. Depractions, Vivu sounds, ungrieval, dim, deechly, twirting, dog ejection, enigmatic sounds, Svid, and unaccepted twits. And impurity.
Accepted twits.
Impurity. My favorite.
Exactly. And then like it's just showing these color schemes. I don't know. But this one seems to be everyone's favorite.
Oh goodness, you gotta take me back to first grade. I gotta do my phonics. Ensuring entertainment.
That's supposed to be captivating. Captivating is what ensuring is.
Cacting live performances. Carchiton. Exaggerate lollipops.
My favorite thing about musicals is the Carchy tongues.
A paradise of sweet treats. A paradise.
That's the dice.
Carchy tongues and sweet teats.
They have just noticing this now, but over here they have 2 periods.
As a treat.
Yeah, so that was the basic info. What are your initial thoughts on that? Do you think you'd enjoy Willy's chocolate experience?
I don't even think that I would enjoy Willy's chocolate experience if it was like a licensed thing. No.
I don't want to I'm not blaming the parents for taking their kids to this because like I said, when I saw a picture of it, it was not, it wasn't any of those really fake looking ones.
Yeah.
So this is the first image of, this is what it looked like inside.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So like is that a stage for performances or something?
Yeah, that is part of the experience. So the kids got to, walk across that bridge, and inside, you can't see it from this picture, but inside that behind that little grass thing is a very sad chocolate river. It's essentially just
that's tragic.
yeah, this is the kind of stuff I expect from like a middle school musical,
Yeah. I don't even expect this from a middle school musical.
Yeah, not a professional event. So that's the first image. Then there's this. Like this is from the side view. This is
goodness.
This is their enchanted garden. It is in fact this. This is an enchanted garden. Also, I love the fact that they're already in a warehouse, right? Yet they felt the need to print a fake warehouse background.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's the factory background. It's like you're already in a depressing warehouse.
Yeah, no, you're in the quote unquote chocolate factory.
This is the gate to the factory.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Again, like I said, if this was like a high school production or something, it might look cool. And like, even if this was like a community theater, I'd be like, okay, that is awesome. If you're entering that before entering the big theater and then, but this was an interactive experience. Like this was supposed to be, you feel like you've jumped into that world and you are a part of Willy Wonka's story. And
yeah, how much did people pay for this?
Okay, so tickets were if you translate the cost to US dollars, it's $45 a ticket.
Oh my goodness, great. Kids too?
Yeah, like everyone.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, but this was $45. It was so bad that the police were called.
911, we hate this decor. This scenery is horrible. 911.
This is what I saw. This AI image is what I saw to advertise the event. And if you're
that looks real
on a small phone screen, it does look real. You feel like, oh wow, that is something that one of those cool event children's museum type things do.
Oh yeah, that kind of looks legit. Yeah.
So that one looked more legit. So if people were only seeing that on like a Facebook ad, I see why they would be like, "Ooh, let me buy tickets and go, with my kids." But then to show up and get this, it's just how does it's like that meme. How does this turn into this?
That's just sad. What is the red things everywhere?
Yeah, I think this one here is a gumdrop, but then there's pipes.
It looks like a swimming earplug.
It does.
I was just about to say, I like the random pipes that lead to nowhere and have zero purpose.
Then this guy. Do you remember him from Willy Wonka?
That's the what's his name? He's the Slugsworth. That's his name.
No, this is the unknown.
Was he in the book?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that Willy Wonka had a decrepit nightmare horror freak thing in the book.
He is actually a chocolate maker. Yeah. But he's stuck inside the walls.
He doesn't look very stuck to me. He's right there. He's right there.
Doesn't have a name, so they call him the unknown. Also, if you look at the background, see that striped background? That is part of the Twilight Tunnel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
the prison clothes are a part of the
yeah.
No.
All right, and then here's another picture. This is one of the Oompa Loompas.
What's wrong with her? What did they do to her?
It's, and this is not the best quality image, but yeah, that's the Oompa Loompa and the Loompa Lab.
What?
I don't know. Do you think that the Oompa Loompa would hand out candy to the children, because it's a Willy Wonka event, and you think you'd get chocolate, right?
Okay, well, okay, Oompa Loompas maybe, but this one, no, this one's cooking up some, well, I don't even know what she's cooking up, but whatever it is, it's not going to be safe. Like, she's doing a chemistry experiment. She's like making like nitrogen, like dry ice. Like, here you go, kids. Here's your delicious dry ice. You could tell by all the fog that we have everywhere.
For the event, you pay $45 for a Wonka event. You expect to get some chocolate, right?
Well, yeah, it's the chocolate experience, right?
Well, literally no one got any chocolate.
What?
Nobody got chocolate. They only got one piece of candy.
What?
They got one single jelly bean.
That's hilarious, but that's also so devastating.
So everyone got one single jelly bean. The bar is so low, but because you know why it's so low? Because they didn't just AI generate the advertisements, they AI generated the script that the actors would use to communicate with the audience.
Oh no! What did they use?
The victims, shall we call them? They used an AI generated script, which someone has graciously leaked online. TMZ, I believe, leaked it. So you can find that online. And I will link it in the description for anyone interested. But I thought, we might as well give it a shot at reading it ourselves.
Great. I call dibs on not being Willy trademark brand copyrighted not name. Willy McDuff introduction and audience interaction before entering the Garden of Enchantment. Scene. A whimsical, brightly lit stage. Oh, there was nothing like that there. That hits at the magic of the Garden of the Enchantment beyond. Willy McDuff, a character of eccentric charm and wit, stands before the curtain that separates the mundane from the magical. The audience is buzzing with anticipation.
Ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guests of all ages, welcome. I am Willy McDuff, your humble guide on this journey to the extraordinary, the spectacular, the downright magical Garden of Enchantment.
Whoa!
Ah, I see we have enthusiasts among us. But
Among Us.
before we proceed,
Sorry.
a few,
Sorry.
a few formalities. Well, not so formal.
Yeah.
If I have anything to say about it, wink. What is
He strides downstage closer to the audience with a mischievous twinkle in his eye.
You see, the Garden of Enchantment isn't just any garden. Oh no, it's a place where the trees whisper secrets of old.
Terrifying.
The flowers sing in harmony. And
Gross.
stones, well, they mostly just sit there, but they do it enchantingly.
I love how they have audience cues in this script as if it's a sitcom.
Now, I must ask, who
Among Us.
has brought their sense of wonder? Show of hands, please.
Some audience members raise their more enthusiastically, others more timid. Why are we giving audience cues? They are not a part of this script.
I don't know.
Not a sitcom.
Splendid! And who has packed an extra pair of socks? You know, in case the first pair gets knocked off by sheer amazement. Why would I say that unironically, though?
Yeah, I was just thinking. It's something you put into one of our scripts.
That is something I would say.
Audience laughs again. A few hands remain raised.
Well-prepared adventurers. Excellent. Your journey into the garden will be one of awe, of laughter, and
That's for
perhaps
sure.
a mild case of bewilderment. But not, for I, Willie McDuff, have traversed its paths many a time and have only gotten lost thrice.
The audience struggles enjoying McDuff's self-deprecating humor.
Now, a crucial question. Does anyone here speak fluent squirrel?
What?
No? Shame. They're not the best conversationalists in the garden. But worry not, for I am certified interpreter of squirrel, duck, and on special occasions, bashful tulip.
The audience is visibly amused. Some are leaning in, fully engaged in McDuff's charismatic presence.
Before we embark, I must warn you, the garden has a way of enhancing one's emotions. So, if you find yourself inexplicably joyful or suddenly bursting into song, embrace it. It's all part of the enchantment.
Man, pairing the pictures with this script is hilarious.
Right?
He starts to walk back towards the stage.
And now, my dear friends, are you ready to leave the mundane behind and step into a world where the impossible becomes possible, where every turn becomes a new wonder, and where the only limit is your imagination?
Ooh.
And without further ado, let us proceed. But remember, keep your belongings close, your wits about you, and your socks well secured.
Because you know you're gonna need them when you see the plastic rainbow, the sheet chocolate river, and the gumdrops and random pipes everywhere. You know you're gonna certainly need your socks for all that, kiddies.
To the Garden of Enchantment we go.
Willie McDuff leads the audience with a dramatic gesture towards the curtain, which slowly begins to open, revealing the first glimpses of the Garden of Enchantment as lights and sounds from the magical realm. Oh no, none of this was there. Spill into the auditorium and ending the scene on a high note. A high note of anticipation and excitement. In the Garden of Enchantment with Willie McDuff and the Wonky Dude, the stage transforms into a vibrant mystical garden of enchantment filled with oversized, colorful flowers, twinkling lights, and mysterious pathways. Willie McDuff, with his distinct attire and sparkle in his eyes, is joined by the playful Wonky Dude. I can't take the name seriously. Each holding baskets brimming with an assortment of whimsical sweets that they had a jelly bean or two as well, didn't they?
Welcome to the heart of the Garden of Enchantment, a place where wonders never cease, and the sweets, I gesture towards the Wonky Doodles, are as enchanting as the surroundings.
The Wonky Doodles dance around, offering sweets to the audience members who followed them onto the stage, transformed into the garden. This immersive experience. Okay. Tripping over a pretend stone, sweets flying everywhere. Oops! It seems even the stones want a taste of our treats. The audience laughs as Wonky Doodle 2 helps gather the sweets, turning the mishap into a playful act.
Careful there! Our garden stones are known to be quite the sweet tooths. Now, dear guests, feel free to explore, but beware of the giggle grass. It's been known to induce spontaneous laughter.
The audience members are encouraged to move around and interact with the set pieces, including the giggle grass, which, when stepped on, triggers hidden speakers to play laughter sounds.
Well, that sounds like it would have been cool.
Yeah, no, well, not really, but yeah, you know.
An interactive experience. It's like, you know.
Yeah. It would have been better than what they had, that's for sure.
That's true. Anything seems cool, but in comparison. Okay, Wonky Doodle 2, handing out a peculiarly shaped candy. Try this! It's a latest creation! The next one! Really gig! It's just be upside down, or you might find yourself floating!
Disappointed children realize that never happens.
And
okay.
Encounters are talking tulips. Do pay them a compliment. They've been a bit wilting lately, and a kind word goes a long way when in this garden.
Audience members engage with the interactive flowers, offering compliments, to which the flowers respond with pre-recorded whimsical thank yous. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's really cute.
Kid that decides to say something mean, like "you're a poopy butt," and then it gets a "thank you."
I'm already laughing too much. I can't. Okay, yeah, everybody shut up. Okay, two-way guest. Oh no. I don't want to do this. Oh, and if you see a butterfly, whisper your sweetest drink to it. There are official secret keepers and dream carriers of the garden.
Now, I must ask, has anyone seen the elusive bubble bloom? It's a rare flower that blooms just once every blue moon and fills the air with shimmering bubbles.
The stage crew discreetly activates bubble machines, filling the area with bubbles, causing excitement and wonder. Oh, that's so cool. It's really not. I think our standards are so low.
The bar is
Oh, bubble machine. Oh, it's so cool.
The bar is sinking into the dirt as I have to catch all these bubbles. Quick! Each bubble holds a whisper of enchantment. Catch one, and I just read Wonky Doodles. I walk up. I'm like, remember, in the Garden of Enchantment, every moment is a chance for magic. Every corner hides a story, and every bubble holds a dream.
He opens his hand, and the bubble gently pops, releasing a small twinkling light that ascends into the rafters, leaving the audience in awe. That would have been okay. That's actually the first kind of cool thing that would have existed.
nearly impossible to actually pull off.
Yeah.
My dear friends, take this time to explore, to laugh, to dream, for in this garden, the magic is real, and the possibilities are endless. And who knows, the next wonder you encounter may just be around the next bend.
The audience is fully immersed with the interactive magical experience. Laughter and joy filling the air as Willie McDuff and the Wonky Doodles continue to engage and delight with their enchanting antics and treats. Scene before entry into the dark and mysterious. Oh no. This is the Twilight Tunnel. The vibrant colors and whimsical laughter of the Garden of Enchantment gradually give way to a more subdued atmosphere. The path narrows and the light dims, leading to the entrance of the Twilight Tunnel. Willie McDuff, with a lantern in hand, gathers the audience at the threshold, where the shadows dance and an air of mystery envelops the space. The Wonky Doodles huddle close, the usual mirth replaced by an eager anticipation mixed with a hint of apprehension. That would be creepy. Oh, we're so happy and lovely. All of a sudden, we're different.
Brave explorers, our journey through the Garden of Enchantment has brought us to the most curious threshold, the entrance to the Twilight Tunnel.
The audience's chatter quiets down. Their attention is captured by the change in Willie's tone and the intriguing darkness ahead.
Beyond this point lies a realm of shadows, a place where the mysteries of the night come alive. But fear not, for though the path may be veiled in darkness, it is also speckled with the light of 1,000 twilight stars.
I did not know that Willie was a poet. Anyways, Wonky Doodle 1 clutches a glowing orb, and it's a representation of the Twilight Stars. With a tone of awe, these orbs are the captured essence of the twilight itself. They will guide us when the stars above us shine.
Indeed, my friend. And as we step into the shadows, remember, it is in the darkness that the light shines brightest. So I ask you, are you ready to embrace the unknown and discover the secrets that lie within?
Not really, Willie. Anyways, that rhymed. The audience murmurs affirmatively, a mix of excitement and nervous anticipation in the air.
Fear not, for you are not alone. Together, we shall traverse the twists and turns of the Twilight Tunnel. And who knows? Who knows what wonders we might uncover?
Okay.
That sounds cool, and like my imagination is like running away with how cool the Twilight Tunnel will look, and then I remember it's that striped
Yeah.
that prison striped backdrop.
Okay, so we are officially halfway through the script. Billy turns to the Wonky Doodles, who are now distributing the glowing orbs to the audience members.
These orbs are not only our light, but our promise to each other that no matter how dark the path, we will find our way through together.
Wonky Doodle 2, now looking slightly more courageous, steps forward.
In the Twilight Tunnel, it's not just about finding the light. It's about finding the courage within ourselves.
Oh no.
Face the dark and emerge stronger on the other side.
With the power of friendship. Friendship is magic.
So, with hearts brave and spirits bold, let us step into the Twilight Tunnel, where adventure awaits at every shadow's edge. After all, the greatest treasures are often hidden in the darkest places.
Willie leads the way into the tunnel, with the audience following closely behind, their glowing orbs illuminating the path as they venture into the unknown, leaving the world of light and laughter behind for a journey filled with mystery and as the group disappears into the mouth of the Twilight Tunnel, the light from their orbs casting a soft glow that fades into the encompassing darkness, setting the stage for an adventure unlike any other.
The worst part is, the tunnel isn't even dimly lit because it's got those warehouse lights. Like,
Yeah,
little tunnel, so it's not even dark.
yeah. Okay, scene in the Twilight Tunnel with Willie McDuff, the Unknown, and the anti-graffiti gobstopper. What? Okay. So deep within the serpentine pathways of the Twilight Tunnel, the atmosphere grows tense as Willie McDuff gathers an audience in a semicircle. His face is illuminated by the flickering light of his lantern, casting long shadows onto the walls. The group's laughter and whispers fade as Willie begins to speak in a grave tone.
My dear adventurers, we stand on the... I cannot read big words. What is that, Ozzy?
It says, precipice.
What is a precipice?
Like on like the, I don't even know. Just read it.
Okay, we stand on the precipice of the discovery most wondrous and perilous. For within these ancient walls lurks a tale not yet told of an evil chocolate maker known only as the Unknown.
The audience leans in, captivated by Willie's words.
This fiendish foe has long coveted one of my most cherished creations, the anti-graffiti gobstopper, a marvel of confectionery science designed to aid, not just any soul, but the tireless guardians of cleanliness, our mums, and yes, dads too, but especially mums, from the endless scourge of dirty socks strewn about by youthful adventures.
Yeah, it's great because I want to think about dirty socks when I'm eating my gobstop. Yep, okay. A murmur of amusement and agreement ripples for the agreement. Oh yeah, I leave my socks everywhere.
My socks are always around the house.
I can certainly relate to this Willie McDuff guy. He really understands me. Oh man.
My mother always cleans up my socks. Okay. Suddenly,
what do dirty socks and graffiti have in
Suddenly, freezing mid-sentence, his expression locked in shock. Silence envelops the group, the tension palpable. Then from the shadows, a figure emerges, cloaked in mystery and malice. The Unknown.
That's me. With a voice both smooth and sinister. Willie McDuff and his band of intrepid explorers. You have something I desire, and with your unwitting aid, it shall be mine. The anti-graffiti gobstopper will no longer clean your worlds. It's candy. You eat it. It's not Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything. It's not. Okay, the anti-graffiti gobstopper will no longer clean your worlds. It will turn them to chaos at my command. The audience gasps, some shifting nervously as the Unknown scans the crowd, his gaze landing on a chosen audience member. You there! Yes, you will assist me in acquiring this precious sweet. Together we shall rewrite the rules of cleanliness and order. The Unknown extends a hand towards the audience member. The rule suddenly brightens, and Willie McDuff unfreezes, shaking his head as if disoriented. Oh my goodness, that is creepy!
Did anyone else feel a chill? He looks around in ignorance of the Unknown's presence. You all look as if you've seen a ghost, or perhaps feeling a bit whitey.
Anyways, laughter breaks the tension. Oh, it sure did. As Willie reassures the audience with a wink and a smile, subtly dismissing the ominous threat of the Unknown as nothing more than a momentary illusion.
Fear not, my friends, for the power of imagination and good cheer can dispel even the darkest of shadows. Now,
the power of friendship.
let us continue our journey with hearts light, and spirits undimmed.
The transition to the bubble and lemonade room. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Suddenly brightening. Speaking of light, or of light sprites,
spirits. Light sprites.
I cannot read. Light spirits. I find myself quite perched after our unexpected
Perched.
part. I told you I can't read. After our unexpected adventure. But fortune smiles upon us, for just beyond this door lies a room filled with refreshments most delightful. The Bubble and Lemonade Room.
With a flourish, Willy opens a previously unnoticed door, revealing a room where the air sparkles with floating bubbles and rivers of sparkling lemonade flow freely. That's way more wonderful sounding than the whatever was going on with the Oompa Loompa at the thing, the lab thing. Yeah.
My dear guests, you may quench your thirst with lemonade that fizzes and dances on the tongue, and chase bubbles that burst with flavors unimaginable. A toast to adventures shared and friendships forged in the heart of the unknown.
So this part I actually do. I actually did hear about this part. Didn't the kids only get a quarter cup of lemonade?
Yeah, and it was just like terrible lemonade at that.
Yeah, I don't even think it was. It wasn't even lemonade. It was limeade.
Yeah, or something like that.
Okay, so the scene is inside the vibrant bubble and lemonade room. The guests' laughter and enjoyment fill the air as they sip on. I almost said slip on the magical drinks. That wouldn't be good. Sip on the fizzy magical drinks. Their attention is soon drawn to a mysterious door marked Imagination Lab. Keep out. Willy McDuff, with a mischievous glint in his eye, gathers the guests around the forbidden entrance.
Ah, my curious friends. Behind this door lies the heart of our confectionery wonders, the Imagination Lab, a place where the impossible becomes possible, and the peculiar becomes delightful.
The audience leans in, eager to hear more about the mystical lab.
Within these walls, we've concocted creations beyond your wildest dreams. McDuff TV. For instance, where you can watch your favorite... I cannot read this right. McDuff TV, for instance, where you can
your
watch
favorite flavors.
Your favorite flavors come to life right before your eyes. See, the reason I read it wrong is there was a comma after McDuff TV, and then for instance, comma, so I didn't know it was all one.
Yeah. Okay. A murmur of intrigue spreads through the crowd.
And let's not forget our secret inventions, the soup-flavored jelly beans, designed to keep the wee ones clean. Hot,
what?
Spicy beans that...
I sure do love scrubbing my walls with a good pot of soup.
Hot and spicy beans that attract the birds. Wink. That's a story for another day, or perhaps a question for your parents.
That's not even an innuendo. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Ah, yes, the birds and the beans.
The audience chuckles. Wait, is that the innuendo? I just now got. Okay, so at least it kind of made sense.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna get that.
No, nobody at all. The audience chuckles, appreciating the playful innuendo that made no sense at all, and Willy McDuff is illiterate.
Oh, Mommy, what did Willy McDuff mean when he said to ask our parents? I have no idea.
Kid, I've disassociated 10 times in this place. I don't know what's real anymore.
Ah, and my favorite, the boogerberry bean.
Disgusting.
Freshly made from Grandpa's old crusty hanky. A taste that's, well, let's just say, uniquely exquisite. Oh,
The guests exchange amused and slightly apprehensive glances. No wonder. I think that all of the guests in real life would be exchanging nauseous glances.
and of course, the piece de resistance, the anti-graffiti gobstopper. Not only a marvel in keeping children's rooms clean, but a testament to the wonders of imagination and innovation.
The door slowly swings open. I don't think that's a thing, revealing a glimpse of the lab's interior. Flashes of color, bubbling concoctions, and strange machinery. Oh no, we have to be guest one and guest two. I guess I'll be guest one.
Now, who among you dares to taste the fruits of our imagination? Step right up and prepare for a flavor adventure unlike the other.
The guests eagerly approach a table laden with the described sweets, each picking their choice with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Trying the soup-flavored jelly bean, it's like dinner in a dessert. Astonishing.
Braving the booger berry bean. Oh, wow! It's oddly gorgeous. How is it possible? How is that possible?
What? Gross.
Oh,
Laughter and surprise. Are you okay?
I understand to an extent writing cues for the audience. Like the oh yeah, the audience might laugh here or whatever. It was weird, but it's like, okay, that could happen. But like the guests,
Yeah, now they have to memorize the script too.
You can't write lines for the guests.
Laughter and surprise exclamations fill the room as the guests indulge in the whimsical treats. Okay, scene McDuff TV camera. As the tasting continues, Willie McDuff gestures toward an old-fashioned camera with the sign McDuff TV on it.
And now for a bit of fun. Let's capture your expressions for McDuff TV, the only channel where every reaction is a flavor sensation.
The camera lights up, and Willie directs the guests to react to the flavors they're experiencing. Their expressions of delight, surprise, and bemusement are broadcast on a vintage television set in the corner, providing a hilarious. Aren't we getting flashbacks to Christmas on how hilarious it is? Providing a hilarious and heartwarming spectacle.
Look at those marvelous expressions. Each face tells a story, a testament to the boundless realms of taste and imagination. Remember, in the Imagination Lab, every discovery is a step towards joy, and every flavor tells a tale.
Your Willie McDuff laugh sounded like he was crying. The scene ends with all the guests gathered around the television watching themselves and laughing together, united in a shared experience of wonder and discovery. It's a hilarious experience. Willie McDuff watches over them, a satisfied smile on his face, knowing that the spirit of Christmas, adventure and imagination has been kindled in their hearts. Okay, the scene, Willie versus the, oh no, this is a very, very big change. It went from let's all laugh and marvel at our family adventures to Willie versus the unknown, the anti-graffiti gobstopper showdown. The excitement within the Imagination Lab reaches a crescendo as the guests gather around for an unprecedented spectacle. The lights dim and a spotlight illuminates Willie McDuff standing at one end of the room, holding the last anti-graffiti gobstopper in his hand. Opposite him, shrouded in darkness, emerges the unknown with a device that emits a sinister glow. The air crackles. Why are they having a show off? Why are they going to WWE wrestle?
I guess we'll find out. Only the
This would have been so amusing to see. This would have been so amusing to see live. See how like the performers like did this.
Behold the culmination of imagination and ingenuity, the anti-graffiti gobstopper. A sweet so powerful it can make any room sparkle without lifting a finger. but it seems our friend, the unknown, would rather use it for less tidy purposes.
He's sneering. That's right, McDuff. Imagine the chaos, the absolute power of turning tidiness into turmoil. Hand it over, and I might consider sparing your and I might consider sparing your precious lab. The audience gasps, tension mounting. The tension mounting as the two adversaries stand ready.
In the spirit of imagination and the pursuit of joy, I cannot let that happen. If it's a showdown you want, it's a showdown you'll get.
Suddenly, the room transforms into a battlefield of lights and lasers. Oh no! Oh Lord! Why are we going Star Wars with like lightsabers and stuff? Willy uses a device resembling a futuristic remote, so a lightsaber, activating traps and illusions around the lab to thwart the unknown's advances.
So,
dodging a beam. What?
So, actually, during this part, the actor who was Willy Wonka asked, what he's supposed to do because they clearly didn't have any of this set up. So he was told to improvise and just come up with something on his own.
Oh no.
So yeah. So I feel bad for all the actors involved because they really they were doing their best. And like, you know what you got. But anyway.
Dodging a beam of light. You think these parlor tricks will stop me? I've come too far to be foiled now. He retaliates with his own device, shooting beams of light towards Willy, who skillfully evades them using the lab's inventions as shields and counters.
It's not about stopping you with tricks, but with creativity. For every dark intention, there's a light of innovation ready to shine through.
And there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Willy activates a machine that releases a dazzling display of holographic meatloaf images, momentarily disorienting the unknown. Seizing the opportunity, Willy sets the anti-graffiti gobstopper into a contraption that amplifies its cleanup abilities, sending a wave of sparkling cleanliness towards the unknown. He just scrubbing bubbles is He just sent the scrubbing bubbles from Mr. Unknown, neutralizing his device and rendering him harmless. The unknown, stumbling, caught in the sparkling wave. No, my plans thwarted by tidiness. The guests cheer as the unknown is gently swept up by a robotic vacuum. Hilariously ending the confrontation.
So, my friends, we see that even in the face of darkness, the light of imagination, joy, and a bit of clever cleaning can prevail. Let us remember, the greatest adventures and the most enduring victories are those we achieve together.
The room lights up, returning to its vibrant state as Willy offers a bow. The anti-graffiti gobstopper is safely in hand. The guests erupt into applause, celebrating the triumph of creativity and courage over chaos. The scene ends with Willy McDuff and the guests hilariously reveling in the hilarious success of their hilarious imaginative endeavor, hilariously reinforcing the power of unity and the endless possibilities that lie within the hilarious realms of hilarious imagination and hilarious innovation.
Okay. To be clear, it did not say hilarious then.
Yeah, no, that's just me.
But I will say that it is very clever of the actor who was playing Willy McDuff to decide to just make them make silly faces at the unknown to get him to go away. Because
they said a thing?
Because obviously they weren't able to get a human-sized vacuum. Like,
I have to go like watch clips of this because it's clever. Like it fits. Like I feel like in like any like child engaging audience, you typically either yell at them or do something like very juvenile at them to offend them and make them go away.
You have to think on spot, like, hey, I have to figure out how to defeat this monster that's not even in the book. And it's like, there's a bunch of kids who are clearly terrified of this. Let's just, let's just do silly faces,
Yeah, it's good on his part. Is there like video of that?
Kind of. There's like a clip of him saying like, we have to make. I don't remember if it was silly faces or scary faces or what, but he's like, we have to make these faces to get the unknown to go away. So I'll have to see if I can clip that here. I don't know if I can find.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go watch some stuff.
But it's all over TikTok. You can find clips like basically everywhere. Everyone has covered this topic. Now, what are your final thoughts on that script?
It was hilarious.
I saw some potential.
Yeah, like the beginning was good. Like all the way up until they brought in the unknown, it was kind of stable, and then it wasn't anymore.
Like obviously, the script will only work if you're able to actually make your sets look good, because
yeah,
you can't pull that off in the huge warehouse they had with the little tiny bits of scenery.
Props and yeah.
Yeah, but I think overall, I mean, I can see why parents rioted and police were called, because I would not have paid $45 for that.
Yeah, exactly.
And the company claims that they are going to refund people. As of right now, I don't know if anyone has been refunded. I can't say for sure, so, but all I know is that they said they would refund them. And also, the actors, allegedly have not been paid yet. I say allegedly because, I'm not going to make any accusations, but from what I've heard, the actors have not been paid.
Well, what I think is really like sad about this is that everybody paid for this whole experience, and it was barely made by people at all. They were paying for something that they could have typed up on their phone and had generated for them right then and there. And I think personally that's very upsetting, and it's very sad that there was like no human interaction in making this, except for the poor sweet actors who were trying their best, and even then it wasn't enjoyable for either party. And I find that very sad.
Yeah, I do feel bad for everyone involved because it's like, I don't know. I feel like you could even go to a child's birthday party and it would be better scenery than what they had there.
Oh, some of them, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So many other people could have done this so much better, and I feel bad for everyone who had to be scammed. That being said, we are going to have another video / podcast episode out. It's going to release the same day as this one. So for all of you interested, you can go to our channel and the other episode will be up, and we will be reading our own AI generated Willy Wonka scripts.
And let's see if they're any better than whatever this was.
We can see if any of them would have made a better experience than this. So if you're interested in that, please go check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow us on Instagram. Send us your fan art or any suggestions, anything you want us to cover. You can send all that to our Instagram chat, which is It's Cheese Chat on Instagram. And the link will be in the description, so feel free to check us out there. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate you all, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye!
Bye!